Hey everybody, welcome to another video. So this video won't take much of your time. It's a simple market analysis for the fourth week of June 2026. Um, yeah, man, I'll be breaking down my top six for this coming week as well as my wild cards. Right, so yeah, let me just start. The DXY, what is happening? So if I remove everything, you're gonna see something here. Just give me a minute. All right, so what is happening on the DXY? The DXY symbol and yeah, it's that symbol. Instead, we have taken out this high. When you go on the weekly, you're gonna see everything, right? We have this set above, which is the near area of value, whereby we're looking to see with this approach leading to this kind of PA give us the short, right? So we're just gonna see what's gonna happen. That's my take on the DXY at the moment. So when you go on the 4 hour, you just take your horizontal ray and just put the bulge here, right, to look for further longs, furthermore, continuations to go long. 1 hour time frame, look at this, looking for something in this nature to give you the longs. So that's what I'm looking at. And yeah, man, anything other than that, my top six, I'm just gonna start with gold. So gold from a higher time frame perspective, same thing. I'm just gonna start it on the daily. As you could see, you understand, we are more in this selling price action momentum in a way. We had this low that was initially taken out, and instead of selling, price gave us a pullback leading to the back end. And when you go lower, you're gonna see something here. Because initially I was looking for longs in this past few weeks. Yeah, not a few weeks, this past week. Initially I was looking for longs around here. Didn't get the entry, and what happened? Price was taken to this area, forming the V type. Not just that, forming this, taking the back end of that, right? Breaking the initial low and breaking the near low of the structure here. And already now, look at what is happening. I'm still looking to see whether could we develop into a continuation. Something that I know that I could manage these areas for a quick 4%. And the next pair, it's GBP AUD, Pound Aussie. What is happening on Pound Aussie? So Pound Aussie, same day, it's more of a follow-up pair, right? Weekly time frame perspective, we are still within this corrective PA. And when you go on the daily, you're gonna see something, right? Prices from this beautiful 1, 2, 3, taking out this area, as well as there was a minor inflection here that price took out, right? Yes, we set at the lows, but already we are confirming the idea for short. So how do I capitalize the idea for short within this whole structure here? It's that simple. Like, we have taken out this low as well, right? There was a trade here that I took, right? And now price is about to form something in this nature, which I'm more happy to anticipate and look to entertain in this nature, right? To manage to probably the 90% of the structure, which would be around here for about 5%. And the next pair, it's GBP CAD. So pound CAD, it's a pair that I've been having an eye on close watch. Same idea, you understand? When we've been breaking down this pair for the longest of time in these past few weeks. Look at this. We had this 1, 2, 3, more of a complete structure, picking out these areas. So we're still looking to see whether could we tag into the initial highs and fulfill the structure, right? And another thing, we have formed this smaller version of the initial structure, and already we got the push high. So when you go on the hourly, you're gonna see I'm still looking to see whether could we get the further developments, this being your middle section, and price coming to take into these areas here, and probably getting the IE would be much preferable, right? Or the risk entry on its own and looking to manage this one because we left the gap towards this near high, and already I'm still looking to see whether is this going to be the furthermore push to go higher, right? So on this one, I'm still paying attention at the further developments. Yeah. So yeah, it's that simple, right? It's really that simple. Nothing complicated, just something in this nature to capitalize the longs. AUDCAD. AUDCAD, it's more like the very same day, the very same idea that I'm explaining on like, you know, just like how I had it on watch these past few days. I'm still looking for the idea for long, right? Already we have tagged into this area. This was more of an override to the structure. I'm still looking to see whether could price fulfill the structure. And I'm more aware that if this continuation develops and forms, looking to take it to the near high, which would be about 4%. But I'm more aware that this could also act as a phase one, phase two, phase three to furthermore go long, right? As we have nothing set above unless we look to manage to the initial higher time frame. You understand? So yeah, I'm looking to capitalize in this whole um idea for long. So that's my take on Aussie CAD. The next pair, which is my fourth pair on my top six, it's simple, right? AUD and ZD. So AUD and ZD, what is happening here? It's that simple. Like, look at this aggressive sell-off and look at how we've been moving to the upside. We've been in this long trending momentum, right? And what is happening at this point? I'm still looking to see whether was this the idea, the price to push. This was more of a minor pullback. We're already looking further long, right? Why would we long from there? You know, to furthermore, like, just keep on pushing because we don't have anything set above. You've taken out these areas. The near areas you would be looking at, it's either these inflections or this area of value here or the initial high above. You understand? Those are the near areas you could be looking for. But when I go on the 4 hour, you're going to see my idea real quick. How am I looking to capitalize this more unstructured kind of PA? So I'm still looking to see whether could this idea become the breakout and probably price develops into this and then we push high, or are we going to be responding from this approach of a 1 2 3 push back inside structure? This would be very ideal, looking at the idea that this could also become this part of things, right? Let me just remove this and you're gonna understand my idea. This area point here, look at this. This becomes the 1 2 3 taken into these areas, whereby you have this kind of pattern. Understand? Furthermore, go long. That's my whole idea with this. So I'm just gonna see what's really gonna happen right here, and yeah. Chef Yen, same thing on Chef Yen. I'm more neutral, but I'm still looking to capitalize for the short term long, right? Because already this low, initially we tagged into a minor inflection. Didn't take out the initial low, right? We pushed, left the gap towards the initial high. There was really no reason for price to sell off because we didn't take out, the initial high. We more like responded from these areas of value. Got this sell off 1 2. I'm looking for the phase 3 to come tag into these lows. Initially, you further go long, or when you go lower, I'm still looking to see whether could this also become the structure to further go short, right? Short term play, right? The 1 2 3, with your nice, beautiful, structure, taking the back end, which will be the very ideal for me, and then you go for the risk entry. Slightly on the risky side of things, we have these set above, which I'm really not worried about, but yeah, We're just gonna see. I like how price had taken out everything, and now it might be developing into this, which I'm more looking forward to entertain. But that is it with my top 6. I'm just going to be going through these two pairs, which are on my wild cards. So as on my wild cards is simple, right? GJ. So GBPJPY. It's two ideas, right? I'm still looking to see could price hold from this area, or are we more likely to develop, whereby this also becomes the 1, 2, 3 taking into these areas to go further along, or are we gonna furthermore commit with where we are? Because already we are failing to respond from these highs, yeah, as we are more trending in a way, right? But the thing I don't like about this kind of trending, there was more of like an area of inflection there, or area of value for price to come tag, or might even be this one, right? Because the initial lows are here. Price didn't tag into that. Instead, we formed some bit of consolidation and we broke out, and this becomes the structure, right? So we're just gonna see, could this occur, or are we gonna get the idea for this being the structure, right? And yeah, taking into these areas and going long, we're just gonna see. That's my take on GBPJPY, right? And when I remove all of this and just take this and put it here, would be a really nice structure. And what am I doing? Just put it like this, right? And already you could see we had this beautiful aggressive H4, right, which allows us to go lower, and you're going to see something here, right? Look at when we broke out of the structure, what happened? We had this beautiful double bottom and we got this push high. We initially didn't take out this area, so already we are forming a continuation. This is one of your early kind of trades whereby you would take it as a reduced risk entry and look to manage to the initial highs around these areas, right? So especially when you go lower, which I haven't really gone on the lower time frame on this one. It's one of those that price might be developing something as a continuation like this, right? Something in this nature, which would be a really nice one, right? If furthermore give us the long. This would be a Monday play. I'm more open to this. Euro Aussie same day. Understand? Just like how I've been having this one on watch. It's more like the same kind of price action on pound Aussie. 1, 2, 3 taking into this area of value. Not just that, we also have this area of inflection, and already we got this follow through, right? But it's not your most impulsive kind of follow through. It's one of those whereby I'm still looking to see whether tagged into this, could we develop from this, or are we gonna move from how everything is looking, right? Especially when you go on the hourly and you're gonna see something here tagged into this. This is your push down, and still looking to see whether could we form a nice bit of continuation. It's much visible on the 15 when you look at something in this nature, right? I'm still looking to see whether could something more structured, more with your nice intricacies that I could be able to manage down at these areas, because already, this forms something as an expanding, but the thing is the lows are already taken out, so this could also develop into anything. But if it gives us something in this nature, I'm willing to take the risk entry here, right? And stops a bit more lenient, because this becomes more of a momentum kind of play in these areas. Yeah, but like the idea on its own, it's not the most best, personally. So yeah, and I think that is it with my watch. We're just gonna see what's gonna happen. And yeah, guys, see you on the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, see you.